good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don with you on your Monday morning, ready to kick off another great week across the region. So Saturday I was in Newnan, Georgia for the Alan Jackson Tornado Benefit Relief Concert. My goodness alive. Boy, you folks showed up and showed out. And of course, Alan Jackson put on an incredible show. He is truly one of the living legends of country music, and it was very refreshing for me, being a former country music disc jockey, to see all of the younger generation enjoying Alan Jackson music. And I got to tell you, folks, country music really probably should take notice of what took place in Newnan on Saturday night. Now, folks, I'm talking teenagers, and they knew the words, every word to every song that Alan sang out there. They know his music, and they like his music. Hint, hint, Music Row, Nashville. Pay attention. That's the direction country music should go back to, not the stuff we have out there today. Great show. They sold somewhere around 17,000 to 18,000 tickets. I got to tell you, there was quite a few more than that in the house. It was a huge crowd. I'm well over 20,000 people, I would say. Great show, though. Really had a lot of fun. If you got to see the show, you know what I'm talking about. Chris Young put on a great show as well. All right, folks, don't forget to go over to DrDonWX.com and download the Dr. Don weather app. Oh, by the way, I have video from Saturday's event. Just didn't have time to get it all put together by this morning. I'll have it for you by tomorrow. But head over to DrDonWX.com, download our weather app so that you'll be weather aware next time we have severe weather across the region. And though I don't think we're looking at anything severe this week, there could be a few heavy thunderstorms from time to time. And some parts of the southeast might have to deal with some flooding situations as we have all kind of tropical stuff going on. I'll tell you a whole lot more about that coming up in this edition of your primetime forecast. First of all, though, let's talk about today. This is your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for Monday. Now, I think we're mostly sunny today, but a handful of thunderstorms could form across the southeast. I don't anticipate that right across East Alabama or West Georgia, but if you're traveling south or southeast, especially over toward middle Georgia or down along the eastern coast of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, or North Carolina, that could be a problem. We've got some tropical stuff out there. I'll show you more about that in just a few minutes. And then as we look at Tuesday's outlook, we will begin to see those showers and thunderstorms become much more numerous across East Alabama and West Georgia. So I do think on Tuesday we might have to deal with a few showers and thunderstorms. Now let's talk tropics. We got two areas of concern. Let's talk about the least of the two so far, and that would be that yellow area that you see out there off the coast of Africa. That's about a 40 to a 50% chance of developing over the next coming days. Now, I'm thinking probably Friday, Saturday, or Sunday before it really starts to influence the Leeward Islands. And then if that were to be a problem in the Gulf of Mexico, it most likely would be early to mid next week before we have to deal with that one. But look at that orange area up there just off the Georgia, South Carolina coast. That is an area of disturbed weather, rather small, but the National Hurricane Center now is telling us that this thing has about a 60 to a 70% chance of becoming something tropical, either a depression or a tropical storm in the next 24 to 48 hours. We're thinking probably tropical depression because I think this makes landfall late this afternoon or early tomorrow morning right around Hilton Head or Tybee Island. And then it's going to continue to move off to the west-northwest, maybe tracking right across central Georgia and up across East Alabama. Say it isn't so. I'm afraid that it is. Let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center spaghetti models this morning, and you see we're looking at landfall right there around Tybee Island, coming right over Savannah, basically running I-16 over to Macon. and then just south of Atlanta and right across East Alabama, maybe a little bit north of our primary coverage counties, somewhere around the I-20 corridor maybe, and then right across North Alabama. Now, here's the good news. We're not expecting any hurricane or tropical storm type weather with this system, maybe a couple of 2 or 3 inches of rain, with the exception of the extreme northeast Georgia mountains, where you know how these tropical storms interact with our own weather system we have up here, and sometimes that can enhance the rainfall. So we're going to have to watch how this thing develops, because there is an outside chance we could see some pretty heavy rainfall Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time frame across the northeast Georgia mountains. And for those of you that may be traveling up into the North Georgia mountains or even up into Tennessee, you need to pay attention to this weather forecast, because this could lay down a pretty good bit of rain across the region. We're going to watch it, and of course we'll keep you updated right here on Dr. Don's Weather. Now let's go back and take a look at the models as we go through the next several days. Let me go back to the beginning of this loop so we can see what this looks like. All right, so this is current, and you look out there to the right of Georgia, you see that low pressure system, that 1018 low pressure system out there. Now let's watch the movement on that as we go throughout the remainder of today, and you see landfall right there. I'm talking Tybee Island, Hilton Head. That's right where we think this thing's going to come on shore, and that'll be late today, maybe into the overnight hours. But it's not a huge system, and right now, the way the rains look, we're not looking at anything major. And then as we get into Tuesday morning, that rain spreads over into West Georgia and even into East Alabama. And then as we go throughout the day on Tuesday, that rain kind of hangs out across middle Georgia, East Alabama. And then here we go late in the day on Tuesday, all of East Alabama, Northeast Alabama, and the northern half of Georgia basically covered with rain on your Tuesday late in the day. And then there's Wednesday. It doesn't move much. And we go out there by midday Wednesday, maybe a little break across Georgia, but we still see showers across East Alabama. There we go. Later in the day on Wednesday, still have rain across southeast Alabama. Late Wednesday, we might start to dry up a little bit, with the exception of northeast Georgia. It stays wet up there. Here's Thursday. We still have scattered showers and thunderstorms around. Now we're getting into your 4th of July weekend, and we'll go ahead and run this on out. There's Friday, scattered showers across East Alabama. That will back off a little bit Friday afternoon, but boy, look what happens late in the day on Friday. I mean, we're just covered up with rain all across Alabama and Georgia. There's Saturday, July 3rd. We have low pressure there in South Alabama. I don't think it's tropical, but you'll see it's laying down a lot of moisture. The entire state of Mississippi, Alabama, and pretty much Georgia just covered up with rain out there on Saturday, July 3rd. And then as we go throughout the day, that rain hangs around. That's late in the day. There were some pretty good thunderstorms laying down across East Alabama. There's Sunday, July 4, more green than white, and that is not good news for you outdoor lovers. Maybe a little reprieve during the mid to early afternoon hours, but then you see those thunderstorms fill in again on 4th of July afternoon, and if this is correct, some pretty nasty thunderstorms on Saturday, July 4 in the afternoon, stretching from the Virginia, North Carolina state line all the way down the Appalachian chain back into East Alabama. This is showing some nasty thunderstorms there from about Tuscaloosa through Birmingham, back out across I-20. And, of course, that'll move to the south-southeast and will eventually encompass all of East Alabama if it develops. And then here we go on Monday, July 5, and we see the rain beginning to break up a little bit just as we all have to go back to work next week. So I don't think our 4th of July weekend is a complete, utterly horrible washout deal, but we're going to have a lot of showers and thunderstorms around, so make your plans accordingly. Here we go with your high temperatures for this afternoon. 88 degrees in Roanoke. Wadley goes to 89. Wedowee 88, so will Woodland. Carrollton goes to 85. Franklin to 89 this afternoon. And Pine Mountain tops out at 87 degrees. Your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page. Maybe a little fog out there this morning that burns off by about 8 or 9 o'clock. 88 will be your high this afternoon, 70 your overnight low. And then here comes the rain after midnight tonight, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the pre-dawn hours. And then on Tuesday, a 60% chance. Now, we'll see the sun on Tuesday in the morning, and then the afternoon will go cloudy to mostly cloudy. And that 60% chance of showers will kick in as that low-pressure system moves up from Georgia. 85 your high, 60% chance of rain Tuesday night. Wednesday, we hang on to a decent chance of showers and thunderstorms as that low pressure hangs out across East Alabama. 87 your high on Wednesday, going to be muggy, and it's going to be warm. Thursday, a 50% chance of rain, 86. Friday, an 80% chance of rain, 81. And on Saturday, chance of showers and thunderstorms goes up to 70%. For your 4th of July weekend, 81 will be your afternoon high. Let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar looking at the entire United States. Let's take a ride down to the local level if the radar will cooperate this morning, and let's see if we can convince it to do so. Let's try that again. Here we go. There's your southeastern United States this morning. We do have some showers over there across the eastern half of the United States, back over here between Savannah and Jacksonville. And as we take you on down to a little closer look to East Alabama and West Georgia, showing no precipitation across the region at this hour. Don't forget to head over to DrDonWX.com and pick up our T-shirt. When it's severe, Dr. Don is here, and you'll be supporting the tornado victims of East Alabama and West Georgia. Also, don't forget to get the Mixler app so you can listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world from DrDonWX.com. And when you're in East Alabama, listen to God's Country and the classic 89.7. Hey, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here tomorrow morning. Have a fantastic Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.